We are almost at starters orders here for lightweight split one race 3, and away they go. They roar into life, and it's Callum Bendlow that leads into turn 1. This is exactly what he would have wanted to do here as the pack comes swarming in behind. It's getting a little bit physical. Oh, and there's a spin already as somebody's getting tagged round into Crooks there, but otherwise unharmed. Meanwhile, lots of moving. Looks like Chris Kasmovitz has lost a position as that Barry Lakes that's up to P2, I believe. So Barry Lakes making an excellent start from slightly further down in the mid-pack to get up to P2. As meanwhile, Valley continues behind. Is that Ben Keynes trying to challenge for P4 against John Bolter, finding the door very much shut in his face. You see Tom Fox and Ben Pickard squabbling away behind Ollie Smith, just inside the top 6, top 7. Oh, and look at this. John Bolter to the outside of Chris Kasmovitz, and not quite able to get through. Ben Keynes, though, dives up the inside of Bolter through the final couple of corners as Bendlow leads Barry Lakes down the start-finish straight, and Callum Bendlow will never, the reigning champion, will never have wanted to defend this lead more than he has right now. As we see Pat Racing continuing, oh, Bolter's off into the messy stuff, just avoids the wall and rejoins right behind Ross Honeyman. So then, Callum Bendlow leads from Barry Lakes. Let's take a look at the order as they rush into Ashby's. Oh, looks like defense from Chris there. Quick ball against Robbie Petchy now. I think it's all over the back of him. Then we've got Alfie Shrub somewhere. There he is. We've got Shrub, we've got Ollie Smith and Ross Honeyman, Tom Fox, Ben Keynes, all fighting just inside the top 12 there, with Joel Metcalf not far behind either. Barry Lakes, though, continues to set fastest laps of the race. Oh, as we see Ben Paynes, sorry, not Ben Paynes, is it Petchy, sorry, that's made it through on Clisbor. And now Alfie Shrub, I think, is crawling all over the back of him, or is that Jamie Sherman Chase, sorry. Might be Alfie Shrub, keeps a change helmet every other round. Oh, defensive move coming out of Christmas and through Inkermans from Callum Bendlow into Ashby's. They come downhill. Callum Bendlow really driving on the seat of his pants to keep Barry Lakes. So we've got our Southern and National lightweight champion of 2025 versus our Northern champion of 2025 in the form of Barry Lakes. And battle is very much joined at the front. Robbie Petchy gets a contact warning. Interesting there. So things are getting a bit physical between himself, Clisbor, and Alfie Shrub. Shrub is really looking intent on stealing that 4th place away from Chris Clisbor. Callum Bendlow still under attack from Barry Lakes, and Robbie Petchy is closing in as well. Let's see what the lap times are here. Bendlow 1:05.6. Barry Lakes up the inside into Crooks. Callum Bendlow tries to go the long around and just holds on to the lead, but that was closer than close for comfort. Not what he would have wanted at all. Meanwhile, Ollie Smith is under attack from Joshy Wood. Oh, Wood just avoids him into Crooks there. So it is Bendlow, Barry Lakes, our winner of race 1. Robbie Petchy's been on the podium in every race so far today in split 1 in the lightweights. Can he make it a hat-trick? Oh no, Chris Clisbor is spun in at Ashby. Oh dear, well that's one way to give Alfie Shrub 4th position, but certainly not the way he ideally would have wanted it. You only want to lose 1, not 6 or 7 positions. Our top 3 starting to congregate together. Robbie Petchy now has the fastest lap, and he's right behind Barry Lakes, so Lakes can't afford to make a risky dive on Bendlow. He could find himself falling back. If he does, 7.5 minutes left in our final lightweight split 1 race of the day. Alfie Shrub would dearly love to be part of this battle as well. He's basically all on his own now in 4th position. The wind is starting to pick up here. Oh, Ben Paynes and Elliot Chewsley, the 2 Connecticut racing carts, right together in 8th and 9th. Just ahead of Chris Clisbor and John Bolter, who both had their issues so far in this race. Bendlow And now Barry Lakes under attack. Here comes Robbie Pecci here, and Lakes needs to keep Pecci behind if he wants to make sure that he finishes ahead of him, but can he keep behind? Up the inside into Parker, goes Robbie Pecci, and Pecci raises his right arm, almost in a kind of, what on earth was that all about display, which I'm not sure. I think maybe he's celebrating getting to P2, and now they're having a conversation down the back straight saying, don't worry about me, worry about Callum Bendelow. But Bendelow is going to try and take full advantage of this. Now though, he's got Pecci breathing down his neck and trying to give him a lot of hassle here, as we see further back Tom Fox fending off the two Connecticut Racing Team drivers of Ben Paines and Elliot Choosley. But Robbie Pecci now will apply serious pressure to the rear of Callum Bendelow, and Barry Lakes will try and stay in this fight as well. Tom Fox always lost the position to Elliot Choosley as they try and chase down Ross Honeyman for P6. Jamie Schumann chasing a clear P5. Further back, Tom Shipman making a move. Oh dear, I think that's Chris Phillips getting a bit wide through turn 2 and losing a place to Maximin as well. Oh, Bendelow loses the lead to Pecci through Ashby. So Pecci makes the move, I assume up the inside. Callum Bendelow now trying to stick with him, but Robbie Pecci's pace today has been such. And now, oh, Bendelow making gestures there. The more these three fight, the closer Alfie Shrub sneaks towards them. So it could get very, very chaotic if that happens. Now can Robbie Pecci escape up the road and take his first EKS victory? He's come close. He's finished second, he's finished third. Can he complete the podium hat trick today? Callum Bendelow will be intent on stopping him. Wide goes Pecci through Crooks. And it's Callum Bendelow that robs him of that lead. But here comes Pecci down the straight into Christmas corner. Pecci retakes the lead almost as quickly as it was snatched away from him. Ollie Smith is almost about to go a lap down here. He's having a horrible race. So here comes Robbie Pecci back in the lead. He needs to hope that Ollie Smith doesn't get too involved in this battle. It could make things very, very messy. Jamie Shipman chase now is the fastest lap. 103.851. We've transitioned from wet to a truly dry track, and Ollie Smith slows right down to let the three leaders through down the back straight without any threat of incident. Shipman, meanwhile, in a bit of a battle ahead of Nathan Maximin. He's got Chris Phillips ahead of him, I believe. Louis Draper also on the move right behind Joshy Wood. But 4 minutes to go, and it is Robbie Pecci on course at the moment to win. But Callum Bendelow is looking absolutely relentless. He will not let victory slip between his fingers if he can help it. He is a singularly determined, focused driver, and that's why he's been so successful in the past. It could be the reason why Robbie Pecci will really have to work if he wants to keep behind here. Oh, curb warning for car 28, and that is Dylan Houghton near the back, having been promoted from split 2 for the final race of the day. He is in 18th at the moment. So Ben Paines lost out to John Bolter and Chris Clisborn. Of course, both recovering from incidents earlier in the race. Pecci still got a bit of a contact warning from earlier on. Luckily, he's kept it clean since then. Ollie Smith about to be lapped by Alfie Shrub now. Jamie Schumann chase actually being closed in by Elliot Choosley, who's stolen the fast lap of the race off him. 103.4 now. He's gone a tenth quicker as well. And look at Barry Lakes as well, trying to take second position away from Callum Bendelow. Pecci has started to build a small gap here, 7/10 ahead. Could be a whole second ahead by the end of this one. Ollie Smith really starting to slightly hold up. Alfie Shrub now will have to let him through. He's not on the lead lap anymore. Alfie Shrub looking a little bit annoyed here, as Ollie Smith's still not found the right moment to let him through. Ross Honeyman's starting to form a train behind him of Fox, Bolter, Clisborn and Paines. 2 minutes left to go on the clock now. Robbie Pecci looking slightly more confident now. Looking over his shoulder, sees Bendelo those few extra cart lengths behind. Alfie Shrub is not giving up on challenging for the podium either. Of course, he needs those championship points after being the runner-up overall and taking 2 wins at Sandown Park in round 1. This is important for his Southern Championship to try and catch Barry Lakes and Callum Bendelo, who are 2 of his direct competitors, especially Callum, of course, in that Southern Championship. But Bendelo resolutely holds on to P2. "90 seconds left on the clock, and we are not far away from Pecci starting the final lap here. What a finish this could be if Barry Lakes times this well. Can he make a move here, or will Callum Bendelo fend him off? Here we go, Barry Lakes nails the final corner here, but so too does Callum Bendelo. 1 minute to go, they might get an extra lap in here, you never know. Oh, a little bit wide over the curves, but Bendelo able to carry the speed through turn 2 at Crooks. Through Fair Lady they come. Meanwhile, John Bolter, Tom Fox, Ben Paynes, Chris Clipsball, Louis Draper and Chris Phillips all having excellent battles there. Louis Draper ahead of Phillips now. John Bolter has cleared Tom Fox and is now setting after Ross Honeyman for P7. So important for Bolter to recover a decent position out of this one. He certainly made a great impression in his first few EKS appearances. Ben Paynes though, not long to go in this race, 24 seconds on the clock as I speak. Oh, and you can see Alfie Shrub, he's catching Barry Lakes and Callum Bendelo, but is it going to be quickly enough? Meanwhile, Elliot Chewsley is right behind Jamie Schumann chasing the fight for P5. Oh, and he's looking up the inside, is Chewsley, and he's through on Jamie Schumann chase before he tucks into that final chicane. Now here comes Robbie Pecci through to start the final lap. So Connecticut Racing Team looking good in this one. 1st and 5th now as Chewsley sets the fastest lap, 102.4. He's now got to lap Ollie Smith, so he might not have a chance at Alfie Shrub for P4, unfortunately. Oh, it's getting messy. Very, very messy behind Ollie Smith there, as I believe that is Jamie Schumann Chase getting his way back through at Christmas corner on Elliot Chewsley there. Chewsley now looks up the inside. Ollie Smith is very much forcing this into a fight. Oh, there we go. Jamie Schumann Chase takes to the grass and the curb there through Ashby. Oh, side by side with Ross Honeyman and John Bolter. Honeyman desperate to keep Bolter behind. Meanwhile, oh, and it looks like Alfie Shrub tried to make a go at Barry Lakes. He's going to try and go up the inside into the boot, and he's done it. He's going to take 3rd, but it's going to be Robbie Pecci for the first time that wins in EKS. A fantastic drive. Callum Bendelo takes P2, and it's going to be Alfie Shrub right at the death that steals 3rd from Barry Lakes. And how much will that mean to Alfie Shrub, and how much could that affect Barry Lakes' finishing position at the end of this one? Elliot Chewsley takes P5. Jamie Schumann Chase takes P6, Russ Honeyman takes P7, John Bolter is P8, Tom Fox P9 in the end, ahead of Chris Klutzball. Ben Paynes is P11, Louis Draper is 12th, Chris Phillips 13th, Joshy Wood down in 14th, ahead of Joel Metcalf. Nathan Maximin was P16 after the early spin in the first couple of corners of the first lap. Dylan Houghton takes P18 ahead of Jamie Burke. And Ollie Smith rounds out the field a lap down